Hi, this is Rod Fishkin with the Fishkin team at Keller Williams Realty Partners in Loveland. This is the last video in a short series where I show you exactly what's happening in the market um, overall for our area of northern Colorado. So you can actually see month to month and year to year what the market's doing. So let's take a look today at what homes are selling for as a percentage of what their original list price was. So what does that really mean? If you list your house for $500,000 and accept an offer and sell it for $250,000, or half of your list price, you have sold it for half of the original list price, or 50%. So in our market, you can see there's a lot of green on here. So homes have been selling at 100% of list price or really close to it for quite a while. Our market, you hear it's a hot market, it's a desirable place to live. Well, if we turn back the clock to 2014 and we look at that whole year, in the lowest month, sellers sold their house for 97.3% of original list price. So about 97% or a 3% discount. On an average price home, let's say $400,000 home in today's dollars, that's $12,000 discount. Now, homes that sold in the hottest months of the year, when it's best, when sellers are seeing the most, getting the most money for their homes, they are selling at 100%. So green, sellers are getting more money for their house. Yellow and red, sellers are accepting offers and selling their house at a bit of a discount. So you can see that in 2015, 16, even into 2017, for almost half the year or more, sellers were earning 100% of list price. They were asking for X dollars and that's what they got. Now, if we fast forward to 2019, at a low point here for the year so far, sellers were getting 97.9, almost 98%. So about, let's say, a 1.9 or 2% discount off of their list price. On an average price home, let's say $4,000, that's probably about a $6,000 discount on average. However, homes that sold April, May, June, those sold at 100% on average of asking price. Now, that shouldn't be too surprising. That's when the most homes are on the market and there's the most competition among buyers, so buyers are willing to pay a bit more. But I think what's most interesting about this is that when we look from 2015 going forward, the amount of green is shrinking. This is an indicator of our market starting to change from the very strong seller's market, where, as you can see, sellers are getting what they're asking for, to a trend where there's more months in the year that sellers are getting a little less than they're asking for. Now, when I say a little less, I really mean a little. There is not a huge difference between 99.2% of asking price and 100%, or much of a difference between 100% and 99.4%. In actual dollars, we're really not talking about much money here. But the overall trend here is that fewer and fewer homes are selling at the price that the seller originally asks for. So that $500,000 house might come down to 495 and then 492 and then 490, and then a buyer makes an offer that the seller finds acceptable and they get under contract and sell. So what this should point out to you as a seller, and this is really important, price your home right. Let us give you a solid professional opinion on what your home is going to sell for, and we'll price it to sell. We'll price it to sell of where the market's going, not where it was. Some agents out there will look back in time 3 to 6 months and say, oh, 3 to 6 months ago, homes were selling at $490,000, but actually the trend is that by the time we get good offers on your home, it's actually prices will be a little softer. So we need to price ahead of the market. This trend is probably going to continue as our market continues to ease up. So if you want some more information on this, or you want some information on what your house could sell for, what your competition is, how long it might take to sell, this is all information we'd be happy to sit down with you and talk about. Our contact information is down below. So give us a call and we'd be happy to help you. Thanks.